Welcome to Pilates Flow number 12. And anywhere you can put a mat is an ideal place for Pilates Flow. This is based on spinal lengthening and hip stabilizers. Let's get to moving. So I'm going to place my feet parallel at the end of the mat and stand up nice and tall, long spine, and inhale. Bending both knees, exhale. We're just going to rise up on those toes. Inhale, exhale, coming down. Then we're going to inhale, lower our chin to our chest, and exhale, rolling down. Lengthening through the spine, lengthening east and west in the shoulder blades. Inhale, and exhale, roll and restack. And one more time, inhale. And exhale, coming up, rising on our toe canyon. Inhale. Exhale, pulling that navel to the spine as we lower. And inhale, rolling down. Exhale, lowering the chin to the chest. Just allowing these arms to hang from their sockets. Let's just go ahead and scrouch right here. You're going to lower that bum. Feel that great lengthening in the back of the hips. You're going to inhale, lower the chin, and exhale. Lift the tailbone up. And inhale. You're going to exhale, lift up. And inhale. And exhale, lift up. And inhale. Then we're going to walk out 1, 2, and 3. Lower those knees. And you're going to keep the toes curled as you think about reaching out through that bra line area, lifting, pulling that chest forward. And as we inhale, we're going to go through neutral. Exhale, curl that tail, curl that chin to the chest. Push with those hands. Traveling back through neutral, we're going to lift and we're going to lower. We're going to walk back just to rest on those arches. The more our legs lengthen, the better our lower back will relax. And just sit here for just maybe 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to crawl back out to that quadruped position. Straighten those toes in back. And you're just going to come back to that child pose, lengthening the lower back, walking out right here, and just getting that little lengthening right in. You'll notice my toes are very straight. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, pull that navel away from those thighs. Inhale, walk back, and exhale, sitting straight down. Yeah, oh, my knees are tight. But the better off that we do this each day, the better our knees will be in range of motion. Taking the hands to the side and rising on my toes and back, I'm just going to flip over, set my feet parallel, sitting up nice and tall on my sits bones. And as I inhale, I lift that chest again, and exhale, curl back. So I'm going to look down into my pelvis, let my tailbone look at me. Inhale to sit up, and exhale to curl down. I'm going to set my hands down and slowly contract my core, lifting my legs up to tabletop, rising my hands up as I inhale. Now I exhale, sticking my legs out, lengthening my arms and lifting my head, my shoulder girdle. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, think about your breathing here, how you can pull that navel to the spine. Now let's add on. Inhale, exhale, hold, inhale, open those legs, exhale, close and pull in, inhale, come back to the starting point. Exhale, chin down to the chest, open and close. Inhale, and exhale. Now you can always have the option of keeping the head lower on the ground. Inhale. Let's add on. Inhale, full coordination. Exhale, chin to chest, pulling in that core. Now my arms go out to T position as my legs lengthen. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, arms come back. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, up. And pulling in that core. Inhale. Exhale. And there we go. I'm going to roll over onto my right side. I'm going to place my hand right behind my head. And I'm going to bring my knees forward right here. Then lift my ankles up. Inhale. And I'm going to exhale right there into that elevated clamshell. Now I pull in as this knee lifts. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm going to add on to this. I'm going to bring my leg even with my hip, kiss my knees together, and then touch my toes together. Inhale, exhale. That elevated clamshell allows my hip to externally rotate. This one allows my hip to internally rotate, which is wonderful. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's add on. Inhale, exhale, pure extension right here and back to that diamond shape. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Taking this top arm up as I lower down. Oh yeah, let's get that long stretch. Take a deep inhale here and an exhale. I'm laying on my bicep, palm is up, hand is in front. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Oh yeah, exhale. Now I'm pulling in the core as my hips are stacked. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now I'm going to roll over onto prone position here. And what I'm going to do is extend my arms overhead, lower my chin to my chest. And I'm going to pump, pump, pump. You're going to just take the seam of the pants and tighten it up for 3, 2, and 1. And I'm going to inhale, come back, get that great little stretch one more time with those toes truly extended. And all I'm going to do is turn around to the left side now, resting on my left side. My hand is under my head. Now I'm not going to allow my shoulder to sink. I'm going to sit up, cashew-shaped knees forward, lifting those ankles up. We're going to inhale and open that clamshell with great control. So here again, on this left side, we're opening up to external rotation. There, it just feels so good in the lower obliques, the opening of the hips. Now let's just take that leg hip height. Kiss those knees together, then touch those toes together. Inhale, pull in, inhale, pull in, inhale, pull in, and 2 more of these. Then we're going to add on. Inhale, exhale, extend, and there's my diamond. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So you get the idea that we're just finding all these wonderful positions in our hip, right? And then I'm going to inhale. I'm just going to lower down, extend my lower arm, head rests upon the bicep, palm is up, and kick those legs out. Hand is propping you so these hips can be truly stacked. Inhale and lift. 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 One more. There we go. So all we're going to do now is roll to the tummy. We're going to take our hands here to the side. We're going to inhale, and as we lift to this pure extension, we're going to exhale, let that breath go. Inhale, look right. Exhale, lower that chin to the chest. Look left and center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, lower that chin to the chest. Look right and center. Curl those toes right here and come up to that beautiful front support. Take a deep inhale. You're going to lift high with those hips. Get that lengthening behind those legs. So from this position, we're going to walk 1, 2, and 3. Lower the chin to the chest and exhale, roll and restack. Thanks for joining me.